Hilarious pranks celebrities have pulled on each other. Celebrities love pulling pranks on each other. Some jokes are elaborate and require plenty of planning, like the time that James Corden fooled David Beckham with an unappealing statue of the soccer star. Others are more simple, like Jonah Hill running up to Jonah Hill pretending to be a fan. Keep watching when Jonah Hill was minding his own business and walking around New York City. He had no idea that his Wolf of Wall Street co-star, Leonardo DiCaprio, would rush up to him as a fan in an attempt to spook him. DiCaprio was hanging out with some friends when he noticed Hill walking around by himself with his earbuds plugged in. He then ran up to Hill with his phone held up, pretending to be an excited fan trying to take a photo or video of him. Hill was shocked for a second, but once he realized who it actually was, he laughed and DiCaprio pulled him in for a hug. Hill later said that he was totally taken off guard by the prank. Number 2. Ashton Kutcher made Drake believe that an earthquake occurred. Ashton Kutcher was crowned the king of pranks after the success of his reality TV show titled Punk'd. Even though the show eventually came to an end, Kutcher revived it to pull the ultimate prank on Drake. On the episode, the vehicle that Drake was in started randomly shaking while in a parking garage. "That was no joke, I thought we were about to get blown up," Drake said during the incident. "That's my first earthquake ever." Kutcher and his team then added fake earthquake aftershocks, but Drake was convinced that the whole situation was real. As Kutcher added in more special effects, Drake got even more terrified. Needless to say, he was relieved when Kutcher revealed himself said and explained that none of it was real. Number 3. Henry Cavill disguised himself to meet Will Smith as a fan at Comic-Con. In July 2016, Justice League star Henry Cavill found a way to experience San Diego Comic-Con without being recognized by fans, and he took full advantage by playing a little joke on an unsuspecting Will Smith. Taking to Instagram, Cavill shared a video from the convention, showing how he pulled off his prank. Cavill put on a mask from the film V for Vendetta and walked up to a table where Smith and the cast of Suicide Squad were hosting a meet and greet with fans. Cavill went up to Smith to pose for a photo, and when he took off the mask, that's when Smith realized who it actually he was. Cavill continued with the joke by going up to the other cast members and asking them to sign his shirt. Number 4. Brad Pitt pranked his Ocean's co-star George Clooney, and he retaliated. George Clooney is a notorious prankster, and his pranks against Brad Pitt date back to their time working on the Ocean's films. In an interview with IGN, Clooney explained one of the pranks that Pitt pulled on him. The joke involved crew members only referring to him by his character name, Danny Ocean. "You guys might have already heard the story, but when we were in Rome, we first got to Italy, Brad had a memo put out in Italian that said to all the Italian crew that Mr. Clooney would appreciate it if you would only engage him as Danny Ocean or Mr. Ocean," Clooney explained. "Don't look at him in the eyes." Clooney said this happened for about a month. "Everywhere I went, it was like, okay, Mr. Ocean, until I finally said, what the hell?" Clooney added. "And when I found out, when it got into the paper that I was like, this diva that made all the crew call me Mr. Ocean, I felt like I had to get him." In retaliation, Clooney put 2 different, inappropriate bumper stickers on Pitt's car, one of which led to Pitt getting pulled over by the police. Number 5. Ben Affleck gave Henry Cavill's movie trailer a Batman-themed makeover. Ben Affleck and Cavill played rivals in the 2016 film, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and they also engaged in some harmless pranking off-set. In a video shared on Instagram, Affleck went into Cavill's trailer and redecorated it while he was gone. He put posters on the walls, scribbled on a photo of Cavill, and lined the tables with tons of Batman merchandise, from stuffed toys to figurines. Affleck captioned the video, "At Henry Cavill, I'm flattered. I didn't know you were such a fan. We know #who will win. I think it's much better this way," Affleck said in an extended video shared on Facebook. "It's tastefully done, artfully decorated." Number 6. Tom Cruise pranked co-star Simon Pegg on the set of Mission: Impossible – Rogue Nation. Pegg and Cruise spent 5 days filming a car chase sequence in Casablanca, Morocco, and Pegg admitted that after a while, sitting in a BMW and repeatedly filming the same scene was extremely exciting, but it got very boring in between the takes. After 3 days, Peg noticed that he was feeling warmer than usual, and discovered that Cruz was secretly turning on Peg's seat warmer when he wasn't looking. Peg pointed out that Cruz made sure that he stayed hydrated. "He was keeping me alive while he was torturing me," he joked. To get back at Cruz, Peg secretly put a piece of black tape over the lights on Cruz's seat warmer button and turned it on, that way he wouldn't be able to see that the feature was activated. Number 7. James Corden surprised David Beckham with a fake statue that looked nothing like him. In a segment that aired on CBS The Late Late Show, James Corden fooled David Beckham with an unflattering, fake statue. The soccer star was going to be honored by the LA Galaxy with a statue outside their stadium, and Corden recruited a few people to create a fake figure for him. The late-night host also rounded up actors to play annoying fans and created a highlight video that showed Beckham missing goals, falling, and getting red cards. When Beckham finally saw the fake statue, he called it embarrassing and asked for the cameras to stop filming, saying, "The only thing that's good is the hair, and that's about it." After Corden appeared and told Beckham that it was simply a prank, he was relieved, to say the least. Hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe for more.